Good afternoon once again, and many thanks for joining us on this edition of Interview at 1. We kick off with some breaking news. The National Unity Platform leader, Robert Kyagulanyi, has officially withdrawn his election petition. Let's quickly go to Patrick Senyondo for the latest in this regard. Patrick?
Thank you. We are at Kamocha at the National Unity Platform headquarters, where this afternoon the leader Kyagulanyi Sentamu has announced that they are withdrawing the petition from the electoral Supreme Court, and at the moment he's giving several reasons as to why they are withdrawing this petition, and mostly it is due to the fact that they are claiming that the Supreme Court is not independent and has shown double standards in going on with this petition. So before me, I have the party spokesperson, Joel Sonyinyi, who can give us more insight of why they are withdrawing this petition after instructing their lawyers to do so. Yes, Joel.
Thank you, my brother. We have over time expressed concern about the way the Supreme Court, the justices of the Supreme Court, specifically the Chief Justice. And look, we have a lot of respect for the institution of the Supreme Court. We have respect for the office of the Chief Justice. But we have had concerns, and we are very well within our rights to express these concerns. We have talked about the bias that has been very evident out there. They rejected our amendment of the petition. They rejected our addition of evidence in form of affidavits, and we are saying, wait a minute, why are you disallowing this for Kyagulanyi? You have done that for all the other previous petitions. You know, they allowed additional evidence, and actually they were very well within the law to say so, because they used Article 126(2)(e), which provides that substantive justice shall be administered without undue regard to technicalities. What that means is that sometimes you disregard technicalities for the sake of justice. And so we said, do the same for us, especially because we had valid reasons. The petitioner was incarcerated at his home for 11 days. Our offices were under police and military siege. We could not access them to get the documents that we required. And so we said, please allow this extra evidence. And they said no. So it was clear that they had a bias against our petitioner, the Honorable Kyagulanyi, and so the long and short, we realized it's going to be a tall order to get justice from the Supreme Court, and so we have decided to withdraw the petition.
Joel, one of the reasons the President has cited is the Chief Judge meeting the President on several occasions. Now, my question is it wrong? What is it legally wrong for the Chief Justice to meet the President for maybe administrative reasons?
No, it's not wrong, but we are lining up a plethora of issues. That's just one of them that goes to feed into what we are saying, that there is obvious bias. That goes to show that the concerns that we have are legitimate, because if you throw out our asks for extra evidence, affidavits and so on, and yet you allowed the previous petitions, we're saying, wait a minute, why? Where are you getting these specific orders from somewhere? And then the question of the meetings, the private meetings that they have been having, and we hear there could be a lot more. So all these things really sum up our concerns to say, you know what, it's a convoluted agenda. This is like a head-banging project. We shall not get justice before these people. Let's withdraw our case. It's well within our rights to do so.
Okay, maybe finally, the President also says that they are resorting to taking the matter to the public or to the people. What does this mean? They are not going to resort to violence, but taking the matter to the public or to the people, since going by the slogan, people power. What does this mean?
Look, our constitution provides that power belongs to the people. That's the long and short. But also, this petition here was not just a petition for Honorable Kyagulanyi. Yes, legally it was Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert versus Yoweri Museveni, Electoral Commission and the Attorney General. But the real practical sense of it was Uganda versus Yoweri Museveni, the Electoral Commission and the Attorney General. Why? Because it is their victory that was stolen. It was not just Kyagulanyi's victory that was stolen, because Honorable Kyagulanyi had one vote, but millions of Ugandans out there voted for him and their election was stolen. So ultimately we say, look, your victory was stolen, we take it back to you to adjudicate as such, because ultimately, like I've said, the Constitution provides that power belongs to the people, and it will be very clear how all of this will play out in the next couple of days.
Maybe finally, again, what do you have to say about the costs that are supposed to be involved in this after withdrawal?
Look, the costs are the least of ours. You know why? Because we have already been paying heavy costs. You know, going against Mr. Tibu Habura, a dictator like him, is a huge cost. Our people have died. Several of them. We have been burying people. Frank sent us Mulongo Sam recently, and we can date back. Rita Nabukenya, Yasin Kauma in Arua, several others. You know, you cannot tether an amount of money commensurate to the lives of these people. So we have been paying the ultimate price. So there's nothing to be worried of going forward.
Okay, thank you very much, Joel. That is all. Maybe more information will come in our next bulletins. I'm Patrick Senyondo from Kamoja at the party headquarters of the National Unity Platform. Thank you, Romeo.